Alright, let's do it on Field Marshal difficulty and with the import of an existing core force. Welcome back to active duty. First we need to secure the Balkans for our upcoming campaign in the east. And your first task will be to aid the Italian efforts in the Balkans by forcing the unconditional surrender of the Yugoslav army. With the help of our Romanian allies and their staging grounds, we expect you to occupy the Yugoslavian capital of Belgrade within a matter of days. As part of our agreement with our allies, 2 Romanian officers and their cavalry units have been attached to your forces to serve as observers. If we expect our allies to be effective ones, we must teach them our blitzkrieg methods. Alright. To this end, in addition to your task of seizing Belgrade and its surrounding objectives, you must also escort at least one of these Romanian officers to Belgrade. Once it has been secured, guard them at all costs and give them a grand showing of German tactics and might. Alright, let's do that. Special elite unit limit is 4. And right now we have 3 special elites, also new equipment available, new tanks, a new anti-tank gun, new artillery, assault gun and Nebelwerfer, new 109, Type F, and a new strategic bomber, the DO-217E. I don't think that's better than a Junkers. Well, it actually is. More fuel, higher attack values. Extremely expensive though. Yeah, that's definitely better, but quite expensive. Let's check the 109F. More fuel, less ammo, lower air attack. Alright. Better movement, better initiative, better defense values. Alright. Especially more fuel and more movement is important. Slightly lower air attack though, but let's do it. 41 prestige. That is a decent price. Upgraded them all. You can maybe upgrade 1 Junkers. I don't think you'll keep the overstrength value. So let's upgrade this one maybe to a Dornier 217E. And other upgrades were the tanks. I want to focus on hard attack values, so I'll skip the Panzer 4. Let's go for the 3H. And let's upgrade them all for 72 prestige. Alright. Now let's take a look at the map. So narrow map. We got an objective here. Zrenjanin. Close to the initial deployment zone. An airfield here. And Belgrade in the south. Also Obrenovac. And let's start deploying. Not sure about the enemy air force. So let's deploy all the fighters, just in case. Right, can we just... Right, did deploy it. Just spread them out a bit. And let's get all these Stukas. Let's get the new bomber, Dornier. And let's get this Junkers. Maybe keep these two at the base. Here are the Romanian officers. This is Olaidir. He can join. Maybe capture the city. Send some pionieren and artillery in his direction. Probably want to use all the tanks. Didn't use a lot of tanks in the previous campaign. They need experience. Scouts can join the special elites. It would be nice to get a special elite unit that isn't infantry. Right, this is terrain for the Gebirgsjäger. Regulars can join. More pionieren. Gebirgsjäger en pionieren. And even more pionieren. And finally the remaining artillery. Something like that. Let's go. Let's see. We don't necessarily need this airfield. But might as well capture it. Yeah, anti-air here. Right. Take care of that later. Clear the road here, right. Enemy Air Force. A CR-42. And a T-26, alright. Can we get there with the 3F? No. Right, airfield here. Let's try to get that. Probably keep the Romanian troops in this village here. A Samoa tank, infantry and a gun. One tank towards the airfield. The other two can set up here. And here. Yeah, we'll take out the artillery first. Still a Stuka available. I think we used all the fighters though, so just go here. And finally the two officers stay in the back. And that's it for turn 1. Right, another CR-42 and a, not sure what that was. Right, what was that? A Polikarpov I-16. Tank destroyed. Right here we want to get to the artillery. All right. Right, let's see. Need to move back with this tank. Can do some damage here. And also have 2 Stukas still available. Well, we can use the Romanian tank, I suppose. And right here we want to move towards the airfields. And set up here maybe. In the air, let's send the Dornier to suppress it. This Stuka doesn't have fighter support. Close to the anti-air, but it is suppressed. Hopefully it's suppressed enough. Pioneer can also capture this airfield later. Alright, this is Ole Deer. Capture this and move to the front lines next turn. Yeah, below the fighter. Do we still have a 109? I don't think so. So that that may be a bit of a mistake. Well, to do that next turn. End of turn 2. And only 1 damage, right? Hans Ulrich Rudel's new request to join a dive bomber squadron is under review. Very good. He is making progress. Right, first the airfield here. Should be able to capture that. So now we have a base close to Belgrade. Very good. Right. Keep Ole there in the north for a little while longer, so we can capture this airfield. Start the assault on Zrenjanin. let's see, this is Vladimirovac. Anti-air is out of ammo. Also bomb this anti-tank gun. Right, we need to take out this. And we can do a bombing run here. Let's take out this anti-tank gun. Yugoslavian mountaineers and cavalry. This tank can stay, well, it's in a forest now. Let's move it to the plains. Keep an eye on the officers. Yeah, stay put. Romanian artillery. Get new bombs. And that's it for turn 3. And we have a interesting unit. Let's check that. Captain Zunic in a 109D. Alright. He will be taken out. Let's send the Dornier to Belgrade. Or maybe bomb this area, the access to Belgrade. Suppress it. Anti-air without ammo. Capture this town. Well, we don't really need this airfield, as long as we control this. Our new bomber in trouble though. See, every Stuka has 109 protection. Can just do a strafing run here. Right. Assault with the regulars. Or maybe wait. Let's just put the Pioneer here with artillery support and keep moving south with the regulars. Scout ahead a bit. Not much. The officers here. Maybe it's time to start using the Romanians here. And up north we still have Ole there. Can help out here. These guys can just capture a few towns, maybe start with Kikinda. They can get new ammo. And that's it for turn 4. Yeah, Dornay needs to get back to base. Repairs are needed. Basically out of the battle for this scenario. Do we have another level bomber? Maybe not. The anti-air is out of ammo. Yeah, let's let's start clearing the road towards Belgrade. Now I can probably capture this. Pioneer can do an assault. Or our idea from the mountains. Zrenjanin captured. Right. First, let's take care of this. Right. Get the officers here. Romanians can also head to the front lines. Yeah, let's go for that next turn. Get some new fuel and ammunition. Capture this town. And that's it for turn 5 and also for the episode. For now, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.